Hey guys, this is just a quick update video because I have not been filming really at all because everything I've kind of been doing now has been smaller projects, nothing really worth filming, but I figured I would at least update you on the little mundane things that I am doing. So let me just kind of show you around, I guess. Just to let you know, like, we're starting to paint all of the interior doors, because right now they are a very, almost everything in this house was like this, like, dingy beige color. The walls were, the doors were, everything. So I don't know how well it shows up on video, but this is like kind of just like a beige, for lack of a better description. These were all beige, the walls were beige, which are now like kind of like the bluish gray. So we're painting them all a darker gray. I've done one door so far, and I've painted it with the trim. I'll just spin it around. So here's one of the doors. The first door I've done completely painted the gray. All the trim are bright white, which I've also done. All the window sills in the house are white now, so it kind of looks nice and updated. We've got the hardware, got the nice black hardware, solid. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. There's 7 of these doors downstairs, I think 6 upstairs, so a total of 13, although I think we've decided that the laundry room door I took off, and I think we're just gonna leave it off because it just feels like a lot more space in here with no door. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to probably get some wood filler, fill in all the hinge marks, cutouts, and then the strike plate, fill all that in, and then we'll paint that white. Here's a new back door that will be replacing that guy. It's kind of cool. It's got a half light with a blind system in it, so that's kind of cool. So the process of doing this is, let me show you the old hardware. Actually, let me take you upstairs. I'm going to stop this video and spin it around. Alright, so let me show you the door in the master, because I haven't done anything upstairs yet. So here are the old doorknobs. Kind of just simple old gold knobs. But then it's got just this small circle for a striker. And then striker plates are just these simple gold. Pretty standard, nothing crazy. But then, let me show you the new hardware. So this is the new hardware. Nice block, black, very sturdy, solid metal. Feels very good when opening and closing, like you got a solid door. But here's the new locking mechanisms and strikers. So let me show you on this door. I've already notched out all the downstairs ones. So when you put this in, that circle, it was only just the circle. This was all still, obviously you could see where I've notched all this out. So that's what I've been doing. I've been going around notching all this out so that this fits in here like that. And the first door I didn't realize I had to do all this, and I painted the door and then realized I had to notch all this out. So it didn't turn out so well. So now I got wise, and now I'm doing all the notching prior to painting, prior to even pulling the door off the hinges. And obviously we also have new black hinges because these are also brass. So then right here, these plates were a lot smaller. They only came to around, you can almost see the old line right here and right here. So I had to, these ones are a lot taller. So I had to notch all that out. So I went around, did that on all the doors now. They're all notched. Made them bigger. And so now what I'm going to do is, before I pull the doors, I'm going to take the painter's tape and I'm going to tape off all the the molding on the outside. There, on the inside, on the outside. I'm going to do the remaining, I think there's 5 more doors down here. I'll have to paint that, but I'm not going to do that until I fill all that in. So I'll do the painter's tape around this door, those 2 doors in there, and then we have the pantry door and this front coat closet. So I'm going to surround all those with painter's tape and get ready to paint white. And then once they're all prepped and ready to paint, I'm just going to pull off 1 door at a time. Maybe I'll just start with this door. I'll pull it off, take it downstairs, paint it downstairs with the sprayer. And while that's drying, then I'll come up here and I'll paint all this white. Now, these are actually kind of a pain in the ass to paint, just because of the different crevices and different surfaces. Like, I can get a small roller and I can get this edge. I can get most of this edge, but not in the crack. I can get this edge. Then you come over here and there's 2 more, and then this, and that goes up, over, and down, obviously. So then once I do that with the roller, then I got to come in with the paintbrush and get in all these lines, and the paintbrush just leaves the streaks, and then I try to go over it with the roller. The first coat never, fully adheres, so I wound up doing almost 4 coats on that one over there in the dining room. So this is actually the worst part of the job, is painting this trim. I didn't think it would be that bad, but man, it'd be much nicer to like tape off everything and just hit it with a sprayer, but that would take even longer, and I don't even know if I would efficiently tape off everything, and the white paint might get everywhere. So that is where we're at. We're doing the doors. Oh, I installed that ceiling fan yesterday in the guest bedroom. So if you're gonna come and visit and stay with us, you now have a ceiling fan that you'll probably never need here in the beautiful state of Washington. I've gotten rid of all of the styrofoam in the back, although you probably didn't know that there was a big pile of styrofoam from all the move. This right here, under this tarp outside, are new French doors that are going to go upstairs in the master. We're replacing that door up there because it's shot and it's ugly. So that one is a full light glass in the middle on both doors with the blinds on the inside the glass. So that'll be nice to keep out the sun. I think that's about it. You're all caught up. I'm going to take you down to the basement to show you the door painting situation. Alright, here we are in the basement / shop. It's a little bit cleaner since the last video I took. This place was a mess. I kind of just tried to clean out the center here. Did some organization back there in the utility room. Just pushed everything aside to just get it kind of ready to paint some doors. This is the laundry room door, which I had pulled off and pulled down here, and I got ready for paint once I pulled all the hardware back off, but then decided that I don't think we're going to put it on there, so now we just have like a spare door that we'll put somewhere, or if one of the doors gets messed up, we'll have another door. Now, not every door in the house is the same size, so this will probably only be able to replace certain, like maybe bedroom doors, because I think like the bathroom door upstairs was very small. It was like 2 feet, and same thing with the pantry door is only 2 feet wide. So so this is pretty much how I'm painting the doors now. The first door I painted, I put screws right here in the middle on both sides, and I pulled these sawhorses this way, and I sat the screws down in this channel here so that I could actually sit here and spin and rotate the door, almost like a rotisserie, which worked pretty well. The door kind of moved some, but I did get a lot of overspray, which obviously I covered the table saw just in case. But I got a little bit of overspray on the blinds. There's some on the beer fridge, which that flakes off, but the blinds not so much. So I think I'm gonna try to do the rest of them just straight down like this and just aim the sprayer down and go back and forth, just so any overspray is going down and onto this cardboard. I don't care if it gets on the floor because it's just crappy, like, I don't know if it's vinyl. I think it's just vinyl wood flooring. So I'll just do one side, I'll do all the surrounds, and then wait for it to dry and then flip it. And I also have to put something soft under here, because this hard plastic, if the door moves while the underside is painted, it'll just scrape the paint off. So I'll have to make sure I put something soft on there. So now I'll just go through and do one door at a time And as the door's drying, I'll be painting the trim around it upstairs and just kind of go methodically throughout the downstairs. And I don't know how long it's going to take me, so I'll try to get the downstairs done, get all the doors as quick as I can, and then obviously it'll be onto the upstairs doors, where I think there's a little bit less, but there's still 6 doors up there. So it's definitely time consuming. It's a small, tedious project that I'm not really going to film because it's just not worth it, but it'll make a big impact on the house when we're done. It's just going to make it look a lot more updated. It's going to probably take away the colors we chose, kind of take away a little bit from that 1910 look, but I guess we're trying to keep the outside more 1910 and the inside more updated with, you know, modern day features on the inside to what we like. So that's what we're at, that's what we're doing. You have been updated. I think this might be considered Reno day 36. I don't even remember what I'm at. It's been a while since I made a video. So there you go, you're updated. And here's my shop. Oh, there's the sprayer I'm using in case you were wondering. Home Right Finish Max. It works pretty awesome. So there you go. Update done.